top, and I'm at 1094 Broadway here in Brooklyn. We're at the Living Gallery. We're here for the TOP Crew 50th anniversary celebration, the J-Line edition. Now let's check out the works from the TOP 50th anniversary J-Line edition. You're watching Graffiti NYC. Peace, New York City, we love you. The art partners have been painting on the J-Line since 1974. We have a photograph of Mickey 729 and Herb 99, who will be here. They had painted a coal mine train back in 1974. Since then, all of our members in each generation, meaning first Mickey and hers and Ann and myself, painting on the J train. Then the second generation guys like Gandhi and Duro also painted on the J-Line. The J-Line is very special to us, and it's very special for us to be in Brooklyn for the TOP 50th anniversary, because we were created in 1974 and established right here in Brooklyn. So I'm very happy to be here in Brooklyn to celebrate our 50th anniversary.
Listen, man, the graffiti blood flows in my veins, man, and I'm very excited because my brother, the president from TOP, invited me to this event here. And I'm grateful. I'm a little nervous because I haven't painted in 40 years. And you know, I'm just trying to just bring back to the world. I'm from the past, you got the present and the future. TOP Nation in the house. This is the fast thing. When you go to the yards, you had to paint real quick. So the S, A, I, and you only had like 10 seconds to do it. And then with the filling, another 5 seconds. And the TOP, you just finish it off. That's it. You have to find something quick. A lot of guys did 2 letters, but S-A-I-N, same time.
I have been writing graffiti for over 50 years. And I was king of a few lines as young as 13 years old. So I've been with this, and I'm gonna tell you, there's no crew on earth that compares with TOP. TOP is the only crew that had a writer who was the king of every single line in New York City. And no other crew ever achieved that. The 3 Yard Boys had kings in their crew on every line, but they didn't have anybody who was king of every line. People don't realize how important the top crew was. And they were the ones that really brought out the throw up. And now if you look, everything is a throw up everywhere you go. But it was really the top crew and Comet and people like that brought all that stuff out. When I first started hitting trains, I didn't know any writers. But I knew how to steal spray paint, and I knew how to, I was only 13, and I knew how to get to the layup and get in and out of the layup. And I was very good at stealing spray paint, and I lived a block away from the layup, so I could sneak out of my house at night and go to the layup all the time.
Oh, hands down, I'm honored. You know, that's my history, and I get to be a part of my history, along with good artists that paved the way for graffiti artists like myself. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I feel good about that. My artwork takes different turns. It could go from being hot pink to being browns. It could go from trees to people. So I basically draw how I'm feeling at that moment. So I'll get it out in the sketch or whatever. I might have to come back and play with it a little bit more. But for the most part, my artwork depicts on how I feel at the moment. And sometimes I have down days, so I have more bright colors to bring my spirits up. It's all about how I feel. There's no definition. There's no one style. There's no one concept. Whatever emotions or whatever bullshit that I'm going through or whatever happy that I'm going through, that's what comes out on the canvas.
I'm actually older compared to a lot of like new writers and things that are starting out. You know, you normally start at a younger age, but I've been like in tune with graffiti since I was younger. You know what I mean? But like, you know how it goes with each generation. The things they grow up doing is different. You know, like a lot of y'all guys grew up doing graffiti and it was a thing that everybody did. So it's not weird that somebody does it. You get what I'm saying? With more so my generation is a newer generation where it's like we didn't know how that culture was, you get what I'm saying? But the older people around me did graffiti, so it was always a part of my life. Not only do I get to honor and be around, you know, what we consider legends of the game, you know, but I get to get the game, I get to see, you know, what 50 years of work looks like, you get what I'm saying? So that I can take that and do my 50 years of work to come.
All right, for me, it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of the 50th anniversary. Of course, I've seen all 50 years when it comes down to top from our first meeting about having a crew until today. So I feel honored, I feel blessed. I'm happy to be with my other top brothers here today in celebration. The J-Line has been always very important to this crew. The first generation painted on the J-Line, as well as the second generation guys. I think my greatest time on the J-Line was 1977 with me and Mickey Two Top and Hearst doing a lot of pieces. I remember being out here during the blackout of 1977. Top has a long history of being on the J-Line, of course. I did a lot of work on the J-Line, especially in 1977. I lived on, you know, Gates Avenue. We'll have a lot more shows coming up throughout the year in 2024, you know, to celebrate this festive occasion of 50 years. Today, my presentation is basically about my tag and, you know, doing my tag, not only as a tag, but, you know, as a burner with 3Ds and, you know, with a background. I take great pride in my tag, and I just really wanted to show it off and just, you know, just be here to have a good time.
Hi, I'm Black.
This is Domz.
I'm Herbie from Hancock.
I'm Duke 9.
I'm Sain Top, and you're watching Graffiti NYC.